Hey guys, I need y'all to help me understand something real quick. My name's Akeem. I have some notes that I write down. I just need y'all guys just to help me with this real quick. I just want to know why people seek help from so many outside sources when everything is right already inside of them. I mean, you know, even including myself, we go around and we scream, help me all day. Even though we don't do it verbally, but really internally, we're really screaming, help me all day long. So I'm just trying to figure this thing out now. I'm just going to go over a few things because seriously, everything that you already need is already inside of you, with some outside help, of course, just a little bit though. So I'm gonna just go over these scenarios. Y'all try to help me understand this. Standard traditional businesses takes 4 to 5 years to turn profit, and even after that 4 to 5 years, it takes 2 to 3 more years just to see a significant income come in. If you own a traditional business, say, you know, you purchased into a McDonald's, Burger King, you started your own bricks and mortar business, whatever. A traditional business does take 4 to 5 years to really get across that threshold to really survive as a business, and even after that, it takes another 2 to 3 more years to see a significant income coming in. And even on top of that, you already have overhead, employees, insurance, healthcare, and everything else that you still have to pay out your pocket. So just help me understand this here, okay? Now, let's just say you're just trying to climb the corporate ladder in whatever kind of job, whatever career job you have, okay? It would take you years just to get there, okay? It will take you years if you're trying to seek that executive position or whatever that those top 3 or 4 positions that are in your job. It will take you years just to seek that position, and even at that, you have to get chosen out of all the other applicants that apply for that same executive position that you've been waiting years for to open. And when it finally open, you still got to go, you know, you got all these other applicants involved and everything else. So and for the same position. So, you know, even young people, you know, even our youth is screaming, help me all day long. I'm just saying help me right now because I'm just trying to understand this, you know, just understand this real quick, okay? So we even think that college and standard institutions will get us through that financial freedom and that the stability that we need in our life. Wrong. Now, hear me out. Hear me out before you go there. Don't get me wrong, by all means, college institutions are great for higher learning and seeking that specialty skills that you need. Because you got to go to college to be a doctor or something, or be a lawyer. You have to. Don't be operating on me and you have your degree. Okay, so higher learning, yes, college. Specialty skills that you need, yes, college. You know, you need that. You know, by all means, because you know what? My kids are going to be attending college, but I know that's not the end of all means for them just to go to college to be successful in life, because it's not, you know, it's just not. It's just the next step in life. All right, guys, or at least one of them anyway, after high school, college. You know, I chose in the military life. You know, there are several steps. Most people are focused on sending them kids to college, but it's not the end all means. Just because they're going to college doesn't mean they will be financially free. Doesn't mean they'll be financially even stable, okay, for the rest of their lives, okay? Let me ask you this quick question, and you know, you answer yourself or you answer me through the camera, okay? Who do you know that has a bachelor's or a master's degree and they're not even working in the area where they received that degree in, or just cannot find a career position in those particular degrees that they have? You know, bachelor's or master's if they have both. How many people you know like that? I'm waiting. Boom. I know plenty. I know plenty of people that got their masters. They're not even in the field that they got their masters in. I know plenty of people that got their bachelors. They're not even in the field they got their bachelors in, because it's just so it's crazy right now, okay? Or you know, I work with people that had a bachelor's. I'm asking what the bachelor's is in a totally another field, or the career position is just, you know, it's just hard to get into. Okay, so that's what I mean, that college is not the end all. You know, by all means, my kids is going to school. Okay, let me run this by you real quick. The general, I'm going to go slow because it's going to take a minute for it to seep in. The general population works 40 hours a week for 40 years just to retire on 40% of the income, which they could not live off of when it was 100%. I know, you want me to say that again. Pause. The general population works 40 hours a week for 40 years to retire on 40% of their income, which they could not live on when it was 100%. What did that mean? You work all your life, you struggle just to live on that income. So when you retire, you know, you get over half of that cut away, and you can't live on that. Somebody help me understand this. That's what I mean. Help me understand this. It's crazy to me. That's crazy. And even more than that, I know this for a fact. I seen this personally. Okay, I seen that scenario personally. Okay, my dad, for instance, he been the hardest worker all his life. He worked all his life. I don't know. He was in over 40 years. I know he had probably like 2 jobs. One of them, if you're on the East Coast, you might have heard of this company called U.S. Steel. They was a thriving company back in the 60s, 70s, 80s. I think that's when they started all the layoff. And then the post office. 2 stable jobs. Worked so hard all of his life for over 40 years. So he retired back in 2007 from the post office. Now don't get me wrong, he got his pension, he got all these other funds, he even got his Social Security. And guess what he did right after he retired? He had to go get a part-time job as a pizza delivery person because the bottom line, there was more a month left at the end of my mom's dad's money. Does that make sense? Somebody help me understand this. Now, you know, it was passed down, God bless their hearts, that, you know, they was told, my mom and dad, if you work hard, retire, the golden years. I see nothing about their golden years right at this moment. I see nothing golden about it. Even, it's so crazy that he had to get a part-time pizza job. And even beyond that, he's still looking for another job after retired from working all his life for 40 years. Now imagine if he just retired on his Social Security. And if he ain't had no pensions or anything like that. What about everybody else? So, God, I mean, I just need somebody to help me understand it. Just, by all means, I am no expert, by all means. But you know what? Even the experts argue against the other experts. They don't even know what's going on. You remember when the real estate bubble came and, you know, before the bubble, experts say, we'll be all right. Some experts say, it's going to crash. Some experts say, So you didn't know at that time who to listen to. Then you got other experts, like the economy is going to change soon. No, it's not. No, so even the experts don't know what the experts are talking about. Somebody help me understand this, okay? So, you know, some say this, some say that. It's to the point where it confuses me even more. So what's my point to this? Who should you put your trust in? You should put your trust into yourself. You should rely on yourself as far as your talents, your gifts, your abilities, your know-how, your purpose. Rely on yourself. Okay, and make a way for your own self. By all means, go to college. If that's the way to get where you need to go, go. If you need the extra training, trading schools, whatever you need, certificates, whatever you need. The internet has plenty of training. Take control over your own life. That's my point. Because that hurts me to the heart that I seen, you know, my mom and dad go through that. They worked hard all their life. My mom had one job all her life, and she, you know, it's crazy that they had to retire in their golden years and still seeking jobs. Okay, it's just crazy. I'm just saying, invest in yourself, educate your own self, find your path in life. Don't leave nothing to chance, because chance will leave you nothing. Don't just keep going through life and think it's going to work for yourself if you're not applying to it nothing. Because I ran that scenario by you. What you going to do? 40 hours a week for 40 years to retire on 40% of your income, which you couldn't live on when it was 100%. Think about that. All right? And let's leave something to our own self and our future generations just by making this change right now. Okay? And so nobody else will be screaming help or help me. All right, guys? God bless. Be a blessing to somebody else. Take care. Peace.